Hey everyone, welcome into Symbol Gaming. Something a little bit different tonight actually. I've been wanting to do this for months and months and months and months. Microsoft Flight Sim came out in 2020. I bought it when it first came out, and I've just held off really sort of streaming it on the channel for a number of reasons, because the amount of updates that this simulation has gone through is ridiculous. But it's actually got to a point now where I think it's actually fairly playable. So I spent ages sort of learning a few things in the game and whatnot, and I know there's quite a few bugs and bits and pieces been fixed in the game. I actually did a flight at sort of tea time today, and I'm going to replay that flight, but I'm going to just be brave. I'm going to stream it out, because part of the problem is I am very much a novice at anything to do with flight sims, okay? So I am not a pilot, I don't know the ins and outs of it all, but I kind of know the basics. That's about it. I mean, it's basic stuff. So we're actually sat on the runway at Gatwick currently, and we're going to fly to Charles de Gaulle over in France. So we're currently sat in an Easyjet. Here we are. If you can hear me, this is my Easyjet, looking splendid. The time's about 20 to 6 earlier today, so I've just rewind the time back a little bit. It's live weather, by the way, and yeah, we're going to get on our way to Charles de Gaulle. So this is the flight deck.
Tower, easy 8 tree, 2611 miles, east inbound ILS runway, 26 left approach.
Okay, I've got planes coming in.
8 tree, 26 Gatwick Tower. QNH tree 0.09er, wind calm, cleared ILS runway, 26 left approach.
Okay, so these aircraft that you see here are actually players, live pilots, sim pilots. We've got a flight plan all in here. You can see here. Let me just call up the map a second. Just want to check this out. I think we might need to kick out of this actually. Let me just kick out of this a second. Just bear with me. Just go back to the main menu. I didn't want to do this as a GPS thing, that's why. Let me just show you. VOR, that's how we want to do it. So let me have a look. Let me go back and I'll show you how I set this up. So, departure airport, London Gatwick. And there we are. Runway 26 left. So that's all good. Let's just rewind the time back, just so I'll show you. Just rewind the time back to what, 5:30-ish. Arrival airport, Charles de Gaulle, Paris. There we go. That's where we're going to come in. Now, rather than it be VFR direct, I'm actually going to do it VOR to VOR. So we've got our waypoints here, which I believe, I think these are like beacons or something like that. I might be wrong, you'll probably be able to correct me in the comments. But these will guide us into Charles de Gaulle, is the theory. And we should, because it's very busy around, you can see aircraft here coming out, here, here. It's going to be interesting, this actually. Because I just need to have a little bit of a figure out. Now, should we come in here, which is right, or here? Indeed. Let's have a look. got lots of aircraft here. So these are actual sim pilots, I think. 27 left. I'm sort of quite liking the look of this. So I'm thinking that we are going to come down this flight path. We're going to swing out here to the left, and we're going to come in here, which is 27 left, I think. So let's just go for that. Okay, so we're going to give it a crack. I mean, we're going to see if we can land this or not, so let's just find out. So here we go. So Charles de Gaulle, 27 left, that's where we're going to land, we think. God. Yeah, so I did a bit of a test flight earlier on, and it was brilliant. It was absolutely fantastic, and it's exactly at the same time, around about 5:30. So we had the nice sunset, and as we got over to France, it was falling dark. So we saw the cities below all lit up, which was great, and we actually came in and you could see all the planes were stacked as we were coming into land and stuff. So I just hoping that we can recreate that now by streaming this. So I'm hoping that it's taken such a long time for Microsoft Flight Sim to actually have all the bugs and all the bits and pieces ironed out of it, and it's ever evolving, of course it is. There's more updates coming out all the time on it, but I just thought it'd be pretty cool to randomly throw this out on the channel and just see if we can just see how it goes, basically. I was going to pre-record this, but I'm being a little bit brave.
Ready for departure to the west at runway 26 left.
Here we go. Look at this.
Octopus 212 QNH 30 decimal
Here we are.
09er, wind calm west departure approved.
So I will be using autopilot.
Runway 26 left.
Cleared for takeoff runway 26 left, Octopus 212.
Plane looks fantastic, doesn't it? It's moving forward. It's getting into position. Should be a good flight. So this is running live weather. So the weather in these locations as it is right now. I'm just lining up. I'm going to use the mouse for this as opposed to the controller. I've got my controller there. Amazing sunset. Got unlimited fuel, unlimited range. This is the A30 Neo plane. Airbus. A20, sorry, Neo. A20 Neo. God, get your plane right. A20 Airbus. Let's get into position. Ready to fly. Okay. Everything good. Let's get the flight plan. What we got? Seatbelts on. There's no smoking. On. Do we need set it to dim? In fact, yeah. No, we'll leave it at dim. We got a good view. Okay, we're good to go. So here, as you can see, we're basically going to take off and we're going to swing round to the left. We think. We hope. Let's get going. Fingers crossed we got a good flight. Don't know where my co-pilot is. Wonderful sunset. What we got? Got our altitude here.
Octopus 212 continue for west departure.
I'm going to leave ATC on.
Gatwick Tower Octopus 212 continue for west departure.
So we've got a west departure, so we're going to fly out over here. There we go. Nice and easy. Of course, got the added benefit of DLSS in this game now, which is great. We can retract. Runway off. Retract. Retract.
Octopus 212, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Gatwick Tower Octopus 212 frequency change. Gatwick approach Octopus 212 is type Airbus A20 and 5 miles southwest of Gatwick, 2,100 feet. Request flight following.
This is
Octopus
just
212, Gatwick approach.
kicking round now
0105.
onto the flight path.
Squawk 0105 Octopus 212.
You can see here the green line, so we're going to follow this green line.
Radar contact 5 miles northeast of Echo Golf Tango X-ray, 3,100 feet. QNH tree 0.09er.
Now, how,
82 tree 8, you are 26 miles southeast. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 26 left approach via Timba transition. Cleared to Timba.
cool, okay.
Roger Octopus 212.
So we've come out of Gatwick, Egkk, and we're heading towards May.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 26 left approach via Timba transition. Cleared to Timba Easy 82 tree 8.
Okay, so I do actually know how to sort of program this really. I use a website called SimBrief, and you can preload flight plans from SimBrief. And you can see the flight path here we're following. All good, 3,760 feet. Got clear skies all around. Wonderful sunset. You got the sea out to our right and ahead. All good. So we're heading towards an altitude of 5,000. You can see there on the flight deck, altitude 5,000. If I call up the map, here we go. That's us there. So yeah, we're heading towards this waypoint here, and then we'll fly out across the channel towards France. Head towards Bravo Oscar Victor, and then down southeast towards Charles de Gaulle. What we should have done is started a little stopwatch actually. Should have done that. Little chrono. But should all be good. We should be good. Does this little, I've noticed with the menu at the top, when you click into the menu, it does sort of just have a little bit of lag actually, which is interesting. It will correct itself in a second, so just bear with me. Yeah, there's a little bug there I think with Microsoft. A little bit frustrating. It'll correct itself in a second. Catching up with itself now. Interesting little glitch. There we go, caught up with itself now. So what I'll try and do is avoid using that menu at the top. you can see there, we're just following the flight pan, the green line basically. So we're hitting that first May beacon, and then we'll just swing round to the right. Brilliant sunset. There we go, just heading off to the right. It's sunlight over the flight deck. I think we can actually give the passengers a little bit of a break. We'll wait until we set level again, we'll take the seatbelt sign off. I've got unlimited fuel, unlimited range basically, just to kind of help me out a little bit. Let's just take the seatbelt sign off and smoking off. Love the little scratches on the window. Brilliant detail.
You are 11 miles east of Gatwick. Contact Gatwick Tower on 124.2 when inbound on the approach.
Yeah, so we're currently sort of heading in a sort of southeasterly direction.
Tower on 124.2 easy 8238.
Head out across the channel. Hope you guys can see the scratches on the windscreen there. Fantastic. So yeah, we're kind of running this in high settings, not ultra, but certainly high settings, just because the PC can handle it, and the frame rate's really good. So we're running at about 63 frames per second. So there we go, just kicking over. There you go, gone past May here, and we are heading out across the channel. So you can see there's other aircraft around. So these are all sim pilots basically.
Octopus 212, contact London Center on 118.475. Good day.
Good day.
118.475 Octopus 212. London Center Octopus 212 9,000 feet.
Octopus 212 London Center QNH 30.09er. Continue as planned.
I do like the flight deck as we get into darkness. It's great because I love seeing it all lit up, which is pretty cool. We'll probably get a bit of an outside view. There you go. There we go.
Report them in sight.
It's an Easyjet flight.
Octopus 212 have the generic in sight.
So yeah,
8680 traffic in sight.
It's very busy across the channel with flights and stuff. So we're going to see a few flights. I'm kind of hoping that the sun sets fairly quickly and we start getting into darkness. It'd be cool to see the aircraft all stacked up coming into Charles de Gaulle. That'd be pretty cool.
Easy 8680, contact Gatwick approach on 118.905. Good day.
We're just leaving the British coastline, heading out.
Easy 8485 is at 15,300 feet, descending 10,000 feet.
Yeah.
8485 London Center QNH 30.10, continue as planned. 118.905 for Easy 8680.
So we're currently...
Easy 8485, you are 58 miles southeast. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 26 left approach via Timba transition. Cleared to Timba.
So we're currently, what are we, 39,000 feet?
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 26 left approach via Timba transition. Cleared to Timba Easy 8485.
All good. I do like hearing the ATC chatter. Bravo Oscar Victor, that's where we're headed next. Look at this sunset, isn't it fab? We've got an aircraft out there. 11 o'clock. There you go, you can just see the beacons on the aircraft. Very busy airspace. I'll just put the lights off.
Octopus 212 traffic is 9 o'clock, 4 miles at 11,400 feet generic. Report them in sight.
There you go, you see the aircraft there.
Octopus 212 traffic in sight.
Easyjet.
Easy 6412, you are 50 miles southeast. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 26 left approach via Timba transition. Cleared to Timba.
Making good progress. Do what pilots do, another drink.
London Center 2A Air and hashtag 91, 52 and hashtag 93, 4571 is passing flight level 185, descending 10,000 feet.
I am
2A Air and hashtag
hoping
91, 52 and hashtag 93, 4571 London Center continue as planned.
I am hoping to do quite a few more different flights and stuff, and I'm about to download the C-17 Globemaster, which is my favourite military aircraft.
Maintain 3,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 26 left approach via Timba transition. Cleared to Timba Easy 6412.
That was it.
Octopus 212 contact Paris Center on 119.825. Good day.
That's us, Octopus.
Going to 119.825 Octopus 212. Paris Center Octopus 212 15,000 feet.
Octopus 212 Paris Center QNH 30.10 continue as planned.
It'd be great if it spoke French. Yeah, so we're just sitting under 15,000 feet currently. Clear conditions. All good. So yeah, the C-17 Globemaster was the aircraft that brought the Queen home from Scotland. So I am about to download that. I've got a free version of it that I want to download, and it'd be great to do a few military flights actually, if we could. I think it'd just be a pretty cool thing to do randomly. Got about 65 frames in this game thus far, frames per second, so that's pretty good. I appreciate this is something completely different for the channel, but it is still a simulation game, so I've been wanting to do it for a long time. Oh, terrain, can we click it? On. I like seeing the terrain. So you click that button and then the terrain will come on when we hit land. What it should do. Terrain on ND. Are we close to it? Are we that close to land already? We are. Got it in front of us. So we've got aircraft straight ahead. So somewhere over here we've got some aircraft. There you go. He's pretty high. So yeah, it is fairly busy airspace. And just on and off. It says. Oh, I love Flight Sim. It's great. Like I say, I've played this on and off for quite a while, but mostly offline. I've only did a couple of streams that I've done, but or a couple of recordings that I've uploaded, but I've not really streamed it live, as it were. We've got just coming into France now. You can see the coast, and down the coast. Pretty cool. Great panoramic view. There you go. You can start to see the lights there. Sun is really starting to set now, which is amazing. Great sunset. Love how you can hear the wind. Just hitting the coast now. Start to see the street lights. Check out our map. There we are, that's us. Absolutely bob on the flight plan, look at that there. Bravo Oscar Victor, and then we will head further down towards Charles de Gaulle.
Easy 2442, contact London Center on 118.475. Good day.
Good day. So that's us. We've got aircraft coming out. It can be
118.475 for Easy 2442.
It can be quite congested around here. Very busy airport.
Paris Center Easy 6586 is passing flight level tree 15, descending 2,200 feet. Easy 6586 Paris Center, continue as planned.
Now, one thing that I do know of, but I don't know much about, is VATSIM. So I know that I can verbally contact the tower and request clearance and all that stuff, but guys, I need to learn that stuff, so I'm totally into it, and I want to learn it. And
Octopus 212 contact Paris Center on 125.7. Good day.
Good day. Yeah, you just need to bear with me.
125.7 for Octopus 212. Paris Center Octopus 212, 14,000 feet.
Octopus 212 Paris Center QNH tree 0.12 continue to Bravo Oscar Victor as planned.
Bravo Oscar Victor, so we're 40.5 nautical miles away from Bravo Oscar Victor. 140 degrees. So we're currently travelling at 145 degrees. That sun is rapidly going down, which is looks pretty majestic. I love it when it gets dark. I just love flying at this time, it's amazing. So yeah, you can completely see the flight plan here. May, Bov, CGN. Then we descend down into Charles de Gaulle. $192 miles, apparently, from Gatwick to de Gaulle. Yeah, the weather's not too bad. Just got autopilot on, I think, at the minute. And just running itself, which is good. Just check the map again. I like to keep checking the map. Got a bit of an idea where we're at. I've got a little bit to go yet. Yeah, I got a little bit. You can see there's an aircraft on our flight path here. We've got loads of aircraft around, you can see them all here. Amazing. Wonderful France, all lit up like a Christmas tree. Looking really cool. I'm just kind of looking out. What are we looking out there? Northeast. Currently heading in a southeasterly direction. Love the detail. I think we're going to put seat belts on. I think we need to probably get ready for landing. Get lights on. I'll put runway lights on. There you go, we're all lit up. And got a runway straight ahead. Don't think that's de Gaulle though, it's another airport. Just check out the VFR map. Yeah, we got that airport there. LFOB. There you go. That's what that airport is. We can see straight ahead. So de Gaulle is past that, way in the distance. Should see it's all lit up blue normally. Not got a visual of it yet. Flight deck looks great now. 10,400 feet, 460. Currently running this game at 64 frames a second, which is good. Good test this actually. Wonderful sunset. Weather's all pretty calm. Should know where that airport is. I could probably look it up on my phone. Let's have a look. LFOB. Let's have a bit of a nosy. What's it called? LFOB. LFOB. ICAO code. It is for Bovius. Is that how you pronounce it? Bovius Tilly. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but that's what that is. So it's only a small airport, very small airport. There we go, making a move now. Let's have a look. Get back on.
3782, contact Paris Center on 126.475. Good day.
Good day. Okay, we're going to make a slight right. We're coming up to Bravo Oscar Victor, so we're going to turn a slight, slight left.
126.475 for beeline tree 782.
You can see there in the flight plan, so we're going to just make a very slight turn to the left. Just coming up to it now. It's getting darker. I'll soon have visual. That could be de Gaulle over there. It's normally lit up in blue. Eyes on the map.
Octopus 212 contact Beauvais approach on 123.985. Good day.
123.985 Octopus 212. Beauvais approach Octopus 21210,000 feet.
Octopus 212 Beauvais approach QNH 30.15. Continue to Charlie Golf November as planned.
So we're just taking a slight detail off the flight plan as we sort of line up to land on our runway, which I think was 27 left, I think. So we will swing round accordingly. I'm just listening to what the ATC tells us to do. Not seeing any other aircraft currently. That's pretty clear. Still a little bit way out. Yeah, you got aircraft here. Got a couple of planes flying around. It was quite good when I did this last time because we were actually stacked. You could see the aircraft was all stacked coming into land, which was really neat.
Octopus 212 contact Pontoise approach on 118.8. Good day.
Okay.
118.8 for Octopus 212. Pontoise approach Octopus 212 6,900 feet.
Octopus 212 Pontoise approach QNH 30.15. Continue to Charlie
There we
Golf
go.
November as planned.
That's Charles de Gaulle, right there. That is where we are headed, folks. So let's just see how we approach this. An interesting one.
Octopus 212 contact de Gaulle approach on 119.85. Good day.
Going to 119.85 Octopus 212. De Gaulle approach Octopus 212 5,200 feet.
There you go, you could see the radio changing to 119.
Continue to Charlie Golf November as planned.
Charlie Golf November. Here's de Gaulle. So, ATC, air traffic control is telling us to head towards Charlie Golf November, which is this beacon, so we'll do as we're told. Let's see how this pans out. But yeah, that's the goal there. Came at it from a slightly different direction last time. Let's see how the landing goes here. Got the moon. 119.850 is the active radio. Currently holding 4,800 feet. Quite sure how this is going to work, but we're going to see. Don't want it to be too tight a turn. we shall do as we are told. Have we got other aircraft around? Landing gear's not down yet. So I reckon we'll may even fly around. Let's just see how we go. We shall see. Sure, we're meant to be coming in at 27 left. Which I thought was probably more over here. I thought 27 left was this one. Yeah. That one there. Let's see how we go. There's the goal. Looking fab. Terminal. I can't zoom in anymore. Got a few planes in the terminal.
De Gaulle Tower Octopus 212 is 4 miles northwest, 4,800 feet with Quebec to land.
Here we go.
Octopus 212 De Gaulle Tower. QNH 30.15, wind 129er at 5. Enter left traffic runway 27 left.
27
Enter
left.
left downwind runway 27 left Octopus 212.
Let's just see how we get on. We're going to fly over to Gaulle and then
Overspeed. Overspeed.
I think we're going to come around.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
Aircraft just needs to line itself up. Got another airport to the south. Let's just see how we get on here. So we're going to fly out and then we'll probably fly out and then come round. We'll either... I was pretty sure that left was on the other side, so we might go out here and turn right and fly around and come in, which is cool. We've got enough fuel. Love seeing the river all lit up. Altitude just going, still descending, 4060. I reckon we'll swing round to the right and come in. Is there any other aircraft? Not that I can see at the minute. Yeah, I got one aircraft here. So it was fairly busy before. So yeah, we're heading out here, so I suspect that we will turn around. Let's just see how we go. Just listen to air traffic control when they get in touch. We can fly it manually if needs be. There you go, see the terrain. Took a bit of a while to come up. Just keeping an eye on where we're headed. So we are heading away from the airport currently, but I think we're going to go round. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Just lining ourselves up, I think, to get a good approach. Altitude dropping. 4,360. Yeah, aircraft turning around, which is good. That's what we want. We might even go all the way around here, which is fine. Just want the aircraft to do its thing. I'm just enjoying watching all the lights. Fabulous. There we go, there's de Gaulle. I think what we need to do is we need to skirt all the way around and come in the other side, because that's where we're landing, right there in the middle of the screen on the other side. So just let the aircraft do its thing. 2,620. I'm just going to fly to the west of de Gaulle.
2,500.
Okay, that's just altitude, just reminding us how high we are. Nice. Okay. Lights on, landing on. Passenger seatbelt on. Smoking on. Awesome. Yeah, now currently heading west. Just take a little bit of time just to get our approach sorted out. Doesn't it look absolutely bloody wonderful? Looks so cool. I love flight sims. Still got a bit of a red haze to the sky, which is cool. Oh, we've got some landmarks there. There is Paris, Eiffel Tower. Paris. That's cool to see it. Flying fairly low. Make a turn again. This is all good. Getting fairly low now. Busy roads. I love the reflection on the flight deck, that's pretty cool. Yeah, you can see the airport there. But we're going to fly straight ahead now, and then we're going to come in on 27 left. Nearly there, we'll be making our approach shortly. Altitude 1200, fairly steady. It's climbing down. All good. Good visibility. Yeah, we've got other aircraft kicking in there. There you go. Yeah, we had a fair few stacked up here before. Altitude 1180. We'll kick round to the left again. You're fairly low. All good though. 0.85 degrees east. We're heading east, I believe. And we'll take a left shortly. There we go. Engine just slowing down a little bit. Just watching our speed. 1140 feet high.
Octopus 212, wind 129er at 5. Clear to land runway 27 left.
Awesome.
Clear to land runway 27 left, Octopus 212.
Clear to land. Air traffic control just telling us clear to land. This is good. We've got a slot to land, which is always a good thing. Okay, there we go. We're starting to turn left now. Oh, I thought we were. Maybe not yet. I'm just holding this altitude. Good flight, love it. Got an aircraft above us. There you go, this is us right in the middle here. Got an aircraft behind us. Just making sure that all the aircraft are spaced out, so ATC are very much aware. There we go, just making that left turn now.
1000.
Just easing the aircraft round, nice and easy. And then we'll head straight out a little bit more, and then we'll make another left turn, line ourselves up. There we go, starting to make the turn round. We'll see the blue lights of the airport shortly. There we go, you can see it there. Straighten up. Very mindful of other aircraft around us. I got one above us. Currently heading north, 354 degrees. Charles de Gaulle to the west. You can see the green line, how it bends round and comes into the airport. That is where it hits the airport. That is basically 27 left. That's our runway. So we will be making one more turn to the left. I love it. So cool. Got an aircraft there, so that's a sim pilot there. It's okay. Just turning to the left now. Let's get ourselves lined up. Flaps 15. Nice and easy as we come round. Let's watch our speed a little bit. 1580 feet. And there we go. Flaps 15, trim 22%, 24, 25, 26, 27%. Vertical speed 170. Just looking over my tablet. Here we go, we're lining up. He says, hopefully. Just lining the aircraft up. You can see the runway there, straight ahead of us. There we go, 27 left is straight ahead of us now. Fantastic, absolutely awesome. And we've got a nice moon. I think that's SimPilot. I know it's on live traffic, so I'm assuming that's SimPilot. I will Google that after we land. Just get this landing sorted out. Just watch the speed coming down.
1,000.
1120 feet coming down. Flaps 20%. Trim 32. Just watch the speed coming into land. Big airport. You can see the terminal building to the left. 27 left. Not as busy now at the minute, actually. It was busier before. This airport. Coming into land, nice and easy.
500.
500. Oh, just need to straighten up a little bit. Come on.
400.
Just coming at it at a slight angle. Could be straighter.
300.
Let's just land this baby. Come on, down we come, down we come. Watch the speed, 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 speed. 300, 360.
200.
Nice and easy. Oh, it's not lit up. That's good, isn't it?
100.
It's a bit weird it's not lit up.
60. 50. 40.
Follow the
30,
green line.
20.
Retard, retard, retard. A little bit bumpy, but we're down. Awesome.
212, turn next taxiway.
I would have thought there'd be some white lights on here. It's a bit random. Okay. You see the terminal there? Good landing. There we go. We're down, boys. Lfpg. There we go. Terminal building. It can be very confusing, the old airports.
Octopus 212, exit runway when able.
Oh, good old Microsoft. Where's all the white lights? I thought the runway would be lit up a bit more than this. I'm just following these green taxi lights. So that was good landing. Just got to be a bit careful about traffic here on the runway. And we'll find the gate that we need to park up at.
Octopus 212, turn next taxiway.
So the yellow line that you see there, we're following that. Yeah, I've got aircraft over here, look, coming in, see? Busy old airport.
Octopus 212, contact ground on 121.9 or 8.
Oh, look at the cars coming out.
121.9 or 8
Get out of
Octopus
the way.
212.
Oh my god. See, that's a little glitch in it. I mean, come on. What's going on? What is going on? That was a fairly smooth landing. It was pretty good. It was alright. Came in at a slight angle. What I need to figure out is actually how you get the wing view. I want to see the wing view as you come in and land. I'll suss it out. I'll suss it out. I'm just happy that I can actually bloody fly these planes now. Okay, we just need to hold and wait. I assume we just keep going. On 120.9 on active radio. Kind of just going really slow at the minute.
De Gaulle ground, Octopus 212 taxi to the gate.
Octopus 212, taxi to gate Yankee 2 using taxiway
Yankee 2,
Bravo
okay.
Delta 7 Bravo Delta Alpha 1 Alpha Alpha Tree.
Okay, you got that?
Taxiing to gate Yankee 2 using taxiway Yankee 2 Bravo Delta 7 Bravo Delta Alpha 1 Alpha Alpha Tree Octopus 212.
Awesome. There's some traffic over there. There's a lot of activity around the airports and stuff, so you'll get lots of aircraft personnel running around in cars with flashing lights and God knows what. Got a plane coming in there to land. Oh, just waiting to land. Look at these green lights. I love how they're above the runway. So just slowly coming around. Find the gate. Good flight. Got an aircraft coming in, you can see it coming out the land. Yeah, quite often it can take a little bit of time just to get to the gate. So we're just getting guided in at the minute. Busy, lots of traffic everywhere. Activity around the airport. I love how you've got random cars going across the taxiway. Yeah, you can see little baggage trucks. Main terminal building. Lots of aircraft on the stand. What have we got in? I don't recognise any of them. None that I can read so far. Let's apply a little bit more speed. Actually going across the motorway. Hey Fluffy, how are you doing? Hope you're doing good. You just join me as we have landed at Charles de Gaulle. Yeah, I got a few aircraft in the stand. Busy. We're just taxiing to our gate currently. A few aircraft around. We got baggage trucks there. Just trying to find our slots. It's up here. ATC giving us good guidance. There you go. We've got some. I love these little trucks, little activity around the gates and whatnot, little vans and stuff. SAS aircraft there, cool. So yeah, the flight was from London Gatwick across the channel to Charles de Gaulle, Paris. So it was great. We had a bit of a glimpse of the Eiffel Tower, which was cool on the way in. Got some aircraft over there, UAL 984. Lots of cars parked up. Just got to take our time around the airport here, don't want to go too fast. Loads of different aircraft in. It's good to see busy airport. Oh, there's Sky Chefs. LSG Sky Chefs, love it. Yeah, it was great this flight. Last time I did this, just with all the aircraft stacked in on the approach, it was brilliant to see. It was good to see. Just making our way around here, just nice and slowly. Make sure there's no traffic coming. Terminal 1. Sky Chefs. All good. Like I say, major airport, busy airport, lots of activity going on. Tankers. God, he's not going to cut in front of us, is he? I think he probably is. Oh, there's.
Octopus 212, hold position, caution, other traffic.
That's easy for you to say.
Octopus
Oh my
212,
god.
continue taxi.
Roger, Octopus 212.
Yeah, Fluffy. Yeah, I know. I do stream quite late, actually. I do stream very late, and it's also down to the fact of if anyone's interested in watching Microsoft Flight Sim. It's not something that I normally would stream. It's a bit of a one-off, this, because I was testing it earlier on. I was just looking at the updates on it, and I thought, why not? Let's just stream it. So Call of Duty's out at the minute. I love the cars just rising out here. Look. So Call of Duty's out at the minute, so everybody's in Call of Duty mode, so this is completely out there. But normally what I'll find is it'll get a few views after the event. So, but to be honest, I don't really stream to try and get like tons of views anyway. I just stream because I like playing games, basically, and simulation games particularly. So we are, what time are we here? We're midnight here. Alright, that's cool. I recently bought the game and I'm looking into buying the Airbus TCM flight stick. Ah, awesome. If I'm being honest with you, I've had this game since it launched, and I wasn't that happy with the glitches in the game. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's taken 2 years for me to get to a point where I feel happy actually playing it. The autopilot was a pain in the ass to use. It's just a nightmare. So I'm running this on high settings currently. I normally play a bit of sim racing and PS5 stuff and things like that, so this is a little bit of a, excuse the pun, departure from my normal gaming. Oh, here we go, over here. I found a detail video but it still didn't work. Yeah. See, there's glitches in it, see. I've got the let's just see where see, this is trying to park where this aircraft's parking here, but there's already one in it. That's the AI, you see. So there's a glitch. There's a glitch right away. So it's trying to get us parked in where this other aircraft is. Or taking us through where that aircraft is to park us up here. You'll see the guy. There he is. There he is. He's got his sticks. Look. But you see how we went through that aircraft there? That shouldn't happen. Yeah, it's quite. It is tricky. But here's a little cheat tip for you, and one that I use a lot. Press when you're on the runway about to take off. Yeah, press Control Alt X, right? Control Alt and X, and the whole aircraft will fly itself all the way down. It'll come in, it'll land itself, and it'll taxi. Okay. Control Alt X. Press that, and you'll be good to go. You can start learning the different things about the aircraft then. So yeah, set yourself up, flight plan, fly from A to B, and when you're on the runway at A, just before you're about to take off, yeah, Control Alt X. Oh, it's like at the same time, like. So yeah, you can see here that we've landed. Okay, so I've just pressed Control Alt X now, right? I'll just give it 5 minutes and the aircraft will shut down. Yeah, it's like an auto land, yeah. It never used to do that though. It never used to do that. It was broken. So if you press Control Alt X previously, the aircraft would basically take you to the airport, but you had to manually land it. So what I do sometimes is I use my Xbox controller. So that's the aircraft shut down now. So that's the AI that's just shut it down itself, you see. But yeah, so I would sometimes manually land it using the controller. So there you go. So that was me when I parked up, then Control Alt X, and the aircraft AI just shut the aircraft down. So yeah, no, give it a go. So set a flight up, just give it a go, and sit back and enjoy the flight, because it seems to be working now. And in fairness, I did run this flight earlier on today, and I tested out that theory, and it worked fantastically well. So I thought, right, I'll stream it tonight. And for pretty much most of that whole flight, it was Control Alt X, so the aircraft just did its thing. You can switch it off at any point if you want to manually fly it. So it's quite good if you're coming into an airport and you just want to get properly lined up on the runway. Then you can switch it off and you can manually land it, which is good fun to do. So that took 46 minutes to do that flight from London Gatwick to Charles de Gaulle. But yeah, give it a go. Is it only in the new aircraft? No, I think it's all aircraft. Just do it in all aircraft. No, you can do it in a Cessna. Do it in a Cessna. I often fly the Cessna, just because I like it. It's just small, easy to manoeuvre, and all that sort of stuff. And also, what's the setup you're using? All right, okay. So, I think if you look in the description below, I've got a whole list of my gaming rig. So it's an i7 that I'm running here. I've got an RTX 2070 Super. I've got 64 gig RAM in it, and I'm streaming this out at 1440. So it's a fairly powerful PC. I don't think I can really run this game on ultra. So high settings is my sort of perfect balance. So yeah, it's a 64 gig. But I mainly use this as my streaming PC. So a lot of my PS5 games and stuff I'll stream through the PC. It's got a 4K 60 Pro Elgato card in it. So it's mainly used as a streaming PC these days, but I do still do a lot of PC gaming on it. I just thought as a bit of a test I'll run out flight sim tonight, and it's worked really well, so I'm really quite chuffed with it, to be honest. I think I'm definitely going to be more flights. So I want to download some more aircraft and liveries and stuff like that, and I'll certainly be doing some more flights. Yeah, no, I'm glad you're getting into it. I think I think it'd be awesome, a proper flight stick. So I'm sitting in my sim racing rig at the minute playing this, because I got a big. The other thing is that, like, the monitor I'm running this on, it's a 43-inch monitor. It's an Aorus, Gigabyte Aorus monitor, and it runs at 140 megahertz. So it's really, like, pin sharp, really good. So yeah, that's my setup basically, and I've also got a Stream Deck at the side here, so I can actually allocate various buttons, you know, like a USB button box, so I can various commands can be, or key bindings can be initiated through the Stream Deck by pressing buttons. 370 laptop, wowzer! So my 8GB RAM and runs a lot of things nicely. SSD, never be a SSD is a must. No, I don't have the flight yoke or a side stick. I do have a joystick, but it's not plugged in here. I generally will fly the aircraft using my Xbox One controller, just because it's simple. But I do like playing DCS2, which is the military aircraft sim. I play that from time to time, but I do like my flight sims. But it's been good to crack on and run this tonight. It's worked really well. Really happy with it. I think yeah, Control-Alt-X if you want a little bit of a hand flying the aircraft, just let it do it for you. But yeah, you'll enjoy it. It's good. It's good. Certainly over the weekend, I think there'll be another couple of flights I'll do over the weekend. So what I tend to do is a mixture of simulation games, so flight sim. I've done tonight, sim racing, might do a bit of Call of Duty, Ghost Recon. It's a whole mixture of different things. If you look through the channel, you'll see it. But so it's a steering wheel and the camera, no, this here, what you see here, I did think that actually when I streamed this. I thought, I bet you people will think that this is a yoke. No, it's not a yoke. This is a Thrustmaster SF1000 Ferrari F1 steering wheel, and it's got a screen built into it. So when I'm sim racing, I get all the gear changes and everything on here. But it does look like a yoke. I get that. I totally get that. But no, it's this isn't. This is a sim racing wheel. But yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you tuned in. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And there's definitely going to be more flights coming up. I'm going to do some longer ones too and whatnot. I want to try and download some more content, so I'm going to have a look and see what free content I can download. I do want to get hold of a C-17 Globemaster if I can, so that'd be cool. That sounds absolutely complicated. It's a good steering wheel. Thrustmaster SF1000. If you type that into YouTube, you'll get a good idea of what that's about. Oh, cheers, Fluffy. No, I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I appreciate you. Just caught me at the end of the stream, so no, I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate the subscription. Yeah, it's you'll generally find that. Oh, cheers, man. Thanks for the subscription. And you'll normally catch me on here 10:30 till 12 o'clock at night. It's normally a bit busier than this, but I think it's because Call of Duty's out. I was going to do Call of Duty stuff tonight. I have got the game, but I just thought everyone else is doing it. I'm just going to run out a flight sim episode tonight. But yeah, tune in and give us a thumbs up, and yeah, I really appreciate it. So yeah, listen, I'll catch you again. I'm going to knock off now, but I'm going to see if I can download some freebies for this, and yeah, I really appreciate it. Anything you want to know, just bob it in the comments and I'll get back to you, not a problem. And yeah, you'll catch me on here tomorrow. I might be on during the day tomorrow for a little bit, and then I'll be on at night again, I think. So I've got some time during the day. So yeah, stay tuned. Thanks for the sub, man. Really appreciate it.